All right, friends, good morning and welcome to Strength Fusion. I put in the comments, I'm going to try and make that a habit to put some information in the comments for if I need to give you any, and that's only if you're new. So again, you don't need any weights, but if you want to add weights to things, you can. When we get in the floor, if you have a carpet, that should be just fine. If you have a mat, great. If you have a towel, awesome. Do what you can do. If I offer you something that doesn't work for you, either make it up and make it safe. You can ask me a question, or you can put a question down in the Zoom comments, or send me an email later and say, hey, when we did that, I don't think I'm doing it right. Just let me know. So, great. We're going to get started. So let's get warmed up. I can't hear the music at all, but I know what 130 beats a minute sounds like, so I'm just gonna go for it. So let's step and pull, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulders together. Some of us might be in apartments and this might not work for them. If I offer you a warm-up move or a bouncy move that doesn't work for you, then just don't do it. Just warm up, jog around. Maybe that won't work if you're in an apartment either. All right, let's add a rotation. So rotate. Core in nice and tight. I hope everybody is having a great day. I just pounded my coffee, so I should be feeling really great here soon. Let's add a reach up overhead. Reach, warming up those shoulders. Get a little lower in our squat here. Little stepping out to the side. Good. I don't think I'm on beat. It's okay. And then step back, push back. Belly button in, stepping back. Good. Let's go right into a jog. So let's get the heart pumping a little bit. Do you see my fun tights? Look, they just sparkle. I didn't know what they would do in the lights, but they sparkle. Look at all my sparkle. How fun. All right, jogging. Let's bring it to a crazy kitty. So higher knees, reaching higher. Oh, they're trippy. I love it. Lift that chest, nice tall spine. Waking up the body or shaking off the day. Who knows what you're doing? Waking it up or shaking it off. Good. Let's go to a skater. Keep that belly button in. So think of your front as abdominals as a bridge for your spine. So they keep everything nice and lifted. Good. Let's step those legs wide and let's hip hinge over and shift. Come back a little more. There we go. Good. So we're pushing the booty back and then stopping that knee in line with the toes. Good, good, good. I was the only one in my bed last night, and I starfished in the middle of the king-size bed. It was amazing. I think I'm gonna get a matching king-size bed in the bedroom. We'll be like Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. All right, let's go to step back lunges. Good, now I can hear the beat. Holy drum beat. Good. Keeping those hips facing forward, dropping that back knee. Front knee is right over the ankle or a little bit over the foot. My booty was so sore after Friday's class, and I have no idea what happened, but it's so sore. So maybe we can recreate that. Who knows? All right, let's step those legs a little bit wider than our hips. Shift back to a squat and come up. Squeeze your tush at the top. Keep those active arms. Inhale, exhale. When we have a big exhale, we're contracting those diaphragm muscles, making sure our core and spine is supported and core is active. Stand on up, circles to the front. Lift that chest. Circles to the back. Noticing any snapping, popping, anything. Maybe lowering the arms if we have some snap, crackles, and pops. Let's bend the elbows, bring it in and out. Belly button lifted. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so we, as always, we are gonna start with, and I'm gonna come off here. So, oh, look, I'm messing with this. We are gonna start with legs. I'm just trying to get a timer going here, and I'm messing up everything. Come on, Mr. Phone. My phone won't let me do it, so we're gonna use, oh, because I'm on the wrong side of my phone. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, I've got this together, everybody. We're gonna do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, okay? We're not gonna do that 45-second business. We are gonna start with our right tiptoe up, so flamingo squats, and left leg working mostly. So some of us might be able to do a pistol squat. That's not this girl, but it might be you. So keeping our weight balance, let's start there. So keeping that right heel up, most of the work is in that left leg. Keep those arms active. Okay, pull in, press back. Press back, good. So feeling that most of my weight is in this left leg. This is good to do to wake all the muscles up and make sure that one side isn't taking over everything, because your body takes the path of least resistance. All right, stand on up. This right leg is going to come out. The one that was up on the tippy toe is now going to come out. And you can either stay here or pop back in and come out. We're going. So this is what we did in warm-up, right? We hip hinged out. A little bit of a balance move. You can make it more of a balance move if you'd like. Good. Goodness, goodness. 2 and 1. We're gonna now take our legs wide. That leg that was on our tiptoe is gonna come up to a side crunch. So we're gonna sumo down and then side crunch over. Just one side. Sumo, side crunch. Sumo is just a wider leg squat. Knees track in line with the toes. Down, up. So peek out those knees. They're on the same train tracks and going in the same direction. Secret balance work here. Good. So that leg that you were up on the tiptoe again, we're gonna do a front lunge to a back lunge, okay? So we're gonna step forward, and then we're gonna step back. Step forward, let me show you sideways, and back. Step forward, and back. Good, keep going. Forward, 90 and 90 with each leg. Good, and back. One more of each, and back. All right, so switching legs. Now this is the working leg. This is the tiptoe. Keep the hips even. Active arms, here and back, okay? That foot that's planted on the ground widen that toe base. So try and get your feet and toes as wide and pushing into the ground or shoe as possible. Coming on up, squeezing our tush at the top. Good, 5 seconds. Belly button stays pulled in. And we're up. So now that tiptoe leg will either stay here and hip hinge down and up, or push off and come up to that balance move. Let's go. Here and up. Here and up. And up. Good. Push that booty back, come on up. Push it back, come on up. 10 seconds. Push. Knee stops in line with the toe, so knee and toe stay in the same train track, same direction. All right, step those legs back to the sumo. This time, this one comes up for a side. And if it becomes too much for you, don't do it. Just do the sumo. So come in here, and then crunch to the side. Down, and crunch. Down, and crunch. Good, like you're trying to pop a grape. Right there in those side abdominals. Drop your bummy. And drop that bummy. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Front to back. With this leg, I like the sideways view here, so I'll give that to you. Feel like you understand where your feet are supposed to be. Oh my goodness, keep going. Getting myself all caught up. There we go. There. And then back. You might feel like one side you can get deeper. You might feel like your hip is maybe tighter on one side. This is my tight hip side, so I really have to concentrate on that step back lunge. All right, rest. All right, friends, we are going, today, we're doing legs, core, arms, then an interval, and then we'll go through, do legs, core, arm mix, and then back to it. So what I want you to do is 2 choices. Set yourself up in a high plank, and you'll do plank to down dog, or you're going to come up here, hip hinge back, find the floor, walk out to a plank, and then walk yourself back, okay? These are called walkouts. Again, I'll give you that sideways position. I'll give you the rest as we go through, okay? So we have 8 moves. We repeat them twice. Well, we have 4 moves, and we repeat them twice. All right. So either on the ground with plank to pike or walkout. So inhale, exhale, walk out to that plank. Push that booty up in the air. And walk it back, stand up, do it again. Okay, so we're lengthening our hamstrings. We're pulling that belly button into our spine. Push it on up. Keep going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay standing. We're gonna reach up with our left arm and come across with our right leg, here and back, here and back. See the little rotation? Yes. So it's not a crazy rotation. My cervical spine or my neck stays neutral and stays with my shoulders. Big exhale. Good. All right, get yourself down on the ground. High plank again, but knees under the hips. Choices, up and down, or stepping back and knees underneath. Go. Nice tall spine. So I keep my chin lifted, okay? My belly button in, and my booty and my shoulders are at the same height. Okay, so I can stay with this down and up or the step back and step in. Good. Now we're gonna come down to our forearms and we're gonna roll a little bit. So pretend you have some water on your low back. Okay, so you're here and then you just dip your hips a little, twist. So I'm not coming all the way down to the ground, I'm just twisting a little bit. Good. Keep that spine nice and long. Shoulders away from the ears. Ooh. Almost there. Drop those knees. Push back to child's pose. So we're coming back, either plank to down dog or those walkouts. So we can start from the bottom. Okay? Here we push our booty back. Walk it in. Come all the way standing. Walk it back out. Good work. Good. Pull that belly button in. Zip it up and in. A little bit of arm work here too, huh? Yeah. You know, functional training involves lots of pieces. Come on up and back down. Good. Drop those knees. Wiggle that booty. Actually, come back up because we got to even it out. So we're going to come here, cross body, knee to elbow, and up. Good. Safe rotational moves. So safe rotational moves keeps it in that thoracic spine. So you want thoracic spine mobility right there in the middle of your back. If it's not mobile, it makes the stability joints, which are above and below, immobile. All right, or it makes them mobile, which is not good. Let's come down to all fours. So either bear knee lifts, and we're going, or keep the knee lift and step back and in. I'm sweating now, folks. Shoulders relax. Good, 10 seconds. Keep that chin lifted. There's glitter all over my mat. I don't know where that's from, but it's fun. 3, 2, 1. Push back real quick to child's pose. Set yourself up for that forearm plank, elbows below the shoulders, and then little dip. Again, instigating the rotation in the thoracic spine. Middle of the back. Good. Hold the core in tight, keep your spine long. Oh. Breathing hard today. 3, 2, drop the knees. Whoo! All right, we're staying down here. I'm gonna zoom up on me a little bit so that we can have a better view of the abuse that is happening on said mat. Hello, friends. Welcome to the mat. Okay. So I know our arms feel like they've been worked. Guess what? They've not. No, they haven't. So we are going to come up. We're going to start with a nice wide arm push-up. So I'm going to come and face you. Reaching the shoulders for the fingertips. Nice tall spine. Down and up. Let me make sure. Okay, glitter might be from my pants. I think that's what someone just said. All right, so wide arm push-up. Again, I was gonna come here. Reaching the shoulders for the fingertips, nice tall spine on the knees or the toes, but nice straight line from shoulders to knees. Ready? Let's go. Down and up. So see how I'm nice wide arms? When we start, or when we do a nice wide arm push-up, it should feel like an easier push-up. We are getting our pectoral major, so our chest, the big muscles in our chest, big muscles in our back, our latissimus dorsi, and some of our traps. Okay, once we get into the smaller moves and rest, we're actually gonna flip over for this one because I'm not so mean. Fingertips towards the booty. So you're either leaning back and pushing up or coming up. Elbows come back, we're going. So nice tall spine. Elbows bending. Again, you can be here. Okay, but let those elbows point straight back. Should be feeling the back of the arm, the tricep, the muscle on the other side from the bicep. Good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Because it's Monday, we must do dolphin push-ups. So come to a low plank, get your hands together. Bring your booty in the air. This might be enough for you. If it's not, bring your nose to your thumbs and back. Nose to your thumbs and back. Keep that booty up. Keep that belly button pulled in. Keep going. Push through those elbows. Push through those elbows. 10 seconds. Isn't this fun? 3, 2, and 1. Push back. We're gonna go to a tricep push-up to a down dog. No, none of this is fun. It might be fun if you like sick things. All right, elbows come straight back. And then I'm gonna put my feet down and push back. Okay? Elbows. And then push back. Good. Elbows. Good. Get those elbows right into your ribs. 10 seconds. Come on. Erg. 3, 2, 1. Back to the start. Gonna show you sideways views for this. Goalpost arms, big wide. This is where we're starting from. It should feel difficult. Go. That's the whole point of this. Good. Ask yourself, is my booty engaged? Is my belly button pulled in? Is my spine neutral? So my tailbone is tucked underneath, okay? So that my spine is neutral, including my cervical spine, my neck. 3, 2, 1. Flip over to the back. Who needs weights when you've got your body? Turn your fingertips towards your booty. Either lean back and up or elbows straight back. Okay? Find what works for you. Press through the heel of your hand. Right here. Press there. Elbows straight back. Working your triceps. 15 seconds. Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's dolphin time. Dolphin time. If I could make a good dolphin noise, I would, but I can't. All right. Booty in the air. Nose to thumbs, or just holding that dolphin. Keep that belly button in. Challenge yourself to walk your feet in tighter. Really work that core. You can hear me breathing, huh? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push back. Rest. Last one, tricep to down dog. Thank goodness this is the last one. Okay. Work. Tricep. Down dog. They should feel uncomfortable. That's how you know you've been doing them correctly. If you are tired. 8 seconds. You do it slow enough. You only have to do one more. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Push your booty back to your heels. So, especially if you got tired, your back will get a little bit of compression in it. So this is the counter move. Always do a counter move when you're doing face down stuff. Take care of that spine, friends. Let me grab a sip of water, come to standing. Okay. All right, Mr. Mevo. There we go. We're gonna come to standing. Look at us go. Okay. What did I say we were gonna do? We were gonna do an interval. Yes! Come on, phone. So let's do steady state. It's a little easier to grasp when we're home. It's a little easier to do high intensity stuff when we're not home because we're with people. And then we're like, oh, I better keep moving because Jessica's gonna yell at me. So let's start jogging in place. Talk a little bit about steady state and high intensity. Right now, this is steady state. I should be able to at least talk to you for a while. And even if I have to take little breath breaks, that's fine. But we're doing this for 3 minutes. We're not going to do the same move for 3 minutes, but we are going to do steady state for 3 minutes. So you might need to come here, do what works for you. We're going to go right into a skater. So let's hop and crossing back behind. Belly button stays in. Good work. The difference and the bonuses of each. Steady state is where you tap in to those energy systems that are stored. So fat, right? You want to be an efficient fat burner. When we do high intensity, let's come here to Crazy Kitties. When we do high intensity, we go into another energy system because we go breathless most times. When we go breathless, there's fuel inside our muscles that we tap into. There's a very little amount of fuel in there, and that's why you can only really go breathless for maybe 20 seconds. Okay? That's when you've transferred and you're into those little sugars. Let's go push either cross country or step back, push back. They all have their place. Lots of people think you should do high intensity all the time. You should not. A couple times a week. Steady state is where it's at. That's where we build our endurance. That's where we become efficient fat burners. That's where we keep moving all day long. All right, jumping jacks or step jacks. Find what works for you. That's why I do both. Sometimes we do both within one class. Sometimes we flip-flop. So on Wednesday, when we have class live here, we will do high intensity, unless I forget, which is entirely possible. 10 seconds. And then we're gonna go back to that jogging. So on this last one, we'll pick up our effort a little bit, but not a ton. What time is it? Okay. So last 15 seconds, we're just gonna sprint a little harder, okay? And that's now, go. So maybe getting a little bit more towards breathless. Belly button in 10 seconds since it's our last one. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and step, touch, breathe. So let the heart rate come down. Grab yourself a sip of water. We are going back to our legs. Glorious. Okay. Whoop, nope. Okay. You know how I love moving in all directions. It's very important. So we're gonna do that and maybe add a little bouncing and hopping and all sorts of fun things. That sounded like we were gonna twerk. We're not doing that. We are gonna go from that lateral that we did. So we did a lateral lunge or whatever you wanna call it. And then bring that right back to a curtsy. So that back knee is in line with the front heel. It's not a skater over here, it's here. All right, so that's our first one. Still on single-sided. Okay, friends, let's take this one out. Come here. and then curtsy back. Here, curtsy back. Keep the shoulders and hips level. Here, curtsy back. So we don't move in one plane of motion all the time, right? We move in all different planes of motion. I don't know how many times a day you curtsy, but you might. Who knows? You might go to London on the weekends. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, so now I want you to put this front foot on the heel, okay? The one that was lunging on your heel, not your tiptoe. It's a little bit farther in front of you. Sit back to a squat, come up. If you want a little more at the top, you can do this fun move. Whew. Okay, let me show you sideways. We're going regardless, but I'm just giving you a different view. And up. Good. Up. So a little bit more of that single leg lunge. And up. All right, rest. Stepping that leg that was out in front. I'm gonna step it back, belly button in. We're gonna do 3 at the top and 1 up. So down, 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. Press through the heel of your front leg so we don't put all that pressure on the kneecap. And up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. All right, next one, the evener. So you're either gonna step out and touch, alternating arms, or jump and touch. You ready? Go. Here, squatting, not just dropping our chest, squatting. Good. You can make the arms nice and big, big rotation. Feeling those inner thighs. They activate for that lateral step. 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up. Big deep breath. Coming out lateral and curtsy on the opposite side. Go lateral and curtsy. Lateral and curtsy. Good. 20 seconds. Curtsy. Keep the hips even, shoulders even. And curtsy. Lateral. Curtsy. 10 more seconds. Curtsy. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that leg that was out is now up on the heel, out in front. Really shift those hips back. Shift back, lift up if you want it. Up. Balance moves, important. Belly button in. Up, whoa. And back, and up. 10 seconds, and up. 5, 3, 1 more. And down and up. So this leg is going to come back. And we're going to do that 3, 2, 1 lunge. Okay, so let's drop it down for 3. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. Check on your landmarks. 1, up. Knee is right over, a little bit past the ankle. Back knee is coming down. 1, up. Hips are facing one direction. 1, up. They're right underneath your shoulders. Up. 3, 2, 1, up. Feet together. All right. Step out with that crossover touch. Right on time, friends. Ready? So either step or jump. Here and up. We're going. Good. Here. 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 Drop the bummy. Drop it. Up. 10 seconds. 2, and 1. Grab a sip of water. Get yourself sitting on your mat. I shall sit down as well. Please do not lie all the way back because your heart rate's still up. Because even if you were doing the low impact on that last one, I assure you, your heart rate got up. Because mine did. Maybe yours didn't. Who's to say? All right, friends. Here we go. So let's lean back. I'll show you sideways. So similar to what we were doing with the triceps, except this time we're going to have that nice tall spine and opposite pulling in with the knees, okay? Pressing in through the heel of the hand to help. Move this microphone. Turn it off. No. All right, nice tall spine, everybody. Ready and go. Good, big exhale. Keep the chest tall. Good. Keep moving, chest lifted. Pull it in. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come down to our side. So we are going to come up on our knees, okay? Bring that top leg here. We're going to hold this plank, so reset that wrist underneath the shoulder, and then just pulse up with this leg. So this, stay here if you want. Pulse up. Tuck your tail underneath. Tall spine. Abdominals working. Remembering which arm is down on the ground, right? Oh, yes. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Come to all fours. So, you're either going to come up to tabletop and tap your arms full plank and tap your arms, okay? So resist the rotation. We're going tall spine, okay? There we go. I had to widen my legs a little bit, give me a little bit more stability. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Nice tall spine. Squeeze your tushy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to your side. Side plank on the other side. There is sweat falling off of me. Here. Lift. Tuck your tail. Hand on the hip or up in the sky. Look, I don't even have a hand anymore. Flex that foot. Oh, that feels nice, doesn't it? 15 seconds. 10. Ooh. Oh, it feels good. 3, 2, 1. On your booty. Okay. So we're going to lean back like we were with the leggings, but this time we're going to add that thoracic rotation. Okay, go. So nice tall spine. Yep. Nice tall spine. If my spine starts to round, I reset and then get that rotation. If the rotation always makes my spine round, I just get rid of the rotation. 10 seconds. Good. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the back of the thigh. Slow round, 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 round. Bring yourself out to a big X. Okay, and you're going to reach up for the opposite leg. So either here, here, or coming up to that V-sit. I'm going to stay here. Big exhale, crossover. Exhale, crossover. Exhale. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Feet on the ground. Okay, lifting your shoulders. Nice tall spine. And we're going to tap the feet. So go. So a little spinal flexion, lateral spinal flexion. Nice and strong. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna hook our thumbs. Nice tall spine, get your legs a little wider. And back. And back. Keep the nice tall spine. Good, big crunch. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pull those knees in. Start rocking. Stay on your back. Start rocking out that lower back. Okay? Start rocking out that lower back. Let me turn some of that off. Rock out that lower back. Okay, so you have a bunch of nerve endings on your lower back, right above your sacrum, or actually on your sacrum a little bit. And this should feel nice. Let's put our feet down. Let's both knees kind of fall to one side and look over towards the other side. Feels lovely. Lovely, lovely. You can hear all the chatter in the lobby. All right, switch sides. Switch sides, friends. Okay. And know what feels right for your body. So for some of us, these twists might not work well for our body. So find a place that feels like it's right for you, if that's the case. Let's come up to the center. Let's cross that right leg over. And now, instead of reaching through, we're going to grab this top leg and pull it towards us. So this gets a little bit extra piriformis stretch. I have piriformis issues. Lots of people I know, especially that have wider hips, women specifically, wider hips, bigger glutes, you'll have a little bit more piriformis issues. And that's just because your body can't keep up with how awesome you are. All right, reach through the hole now. Really all that is the tracking. So your hips kind of throw your body off alignment a little bit because women, unlike men, don't have their hips stacked over their knees. It's not how we're made. Our hips, you come out from the knee and you're at an angle. And depending on how wide your hips are, there's not it's not a crazy big difference between the two, but enough to cause problems. All right, cross over, grab that top leg. But also that piriformis gets forgotten, and I'm as guilty as any. You need flexibility, you need to stretch, you need to mix up the things that you're doing. You can't just do all of one activity, and you can't do all the activities. So, you have to have, just like we were talking about the high intensity and the steady state, you have to have an up and a down, okay? So you can't do all high intensity, you can't do all, you could do more steady state than you could high intensity, but you shouldn't do all of one exercise. All right, reach through, or one activity. Your body's made to move in different ways, and it's made to be stretched. It needs to be supple. There's a book I think it's called The Supple Leopard. It makes me laugh every time, but it's be strong like a leopard. But those leopards are super flexible and agile. That's what we want to be like, leopards, or cougars, if you will. All right, uncross those legs, come over to your side, grab that top leg, stretch out that quad, the front of the leg, the hip flexors, Those guys can cause problems for you with your piriformis and your glutes as well. If you sit in the car all the time, if you sit in a chair all the time at your desk, they will cause problems. This body, you gotta keep up with it. It'll fall apart. All right, let's switch to the other side. Oy. Ah, good. Feeling good. So keep a lookout on our schedule. We go to YouTube and find YMCA of WNC YouTube channel, like our YouTube channel. Make sure that you have the app, which if you signed up for this, you obviously do. There'll be some exciting news coming, transitioning the Facebook Live classes and some of the Zoom classes, including this one, to YouTube Live. Way better format than Facebook Live. It will be a members only situation. There will be a week or two where it's going to be so everyone can see it. Bring the legs wide, bring the hands back, open up the chest, and then it will be gated just like the Zoom is. Like we check to make sure everybody's a member and that sort of thing. You'll have to put your little code from your card in to get into YouTube. So there you go. So exciting. Moving onward and upward we are. Last move, let's bring the feet together, open up the inner thighs, and then also open up that upper back. If we're at our desk a lot, this upper back gets to be feeling unpleasant. Neck issues and such. Okay, friends. I hope you have an excellent day. I'm going to stay low since my camera is low.
What is piriformis?
Oh, your piriformis muscle. So it runs down your glute there. It's kind of like a little strip. Google it. It's very interesting. You know, I can geek out over muscles for days. But it's right here. It's a little strip on your bootay. And it helps kind of keep everything. It can get injured very easily. I injured mine snowboarding. So it's a fussy little thing, just like that IT band. Fussy little thing.
Thanks, Jessica. Bye.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hey, James.
Hey.
Nice dog.
Thanks.